Hi, welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat. I'm your spiritual life coach, and I'm here with your weekly spiritual weather forecast for the week of November 22nd going through Saturday. Hope you all are having a wonderful weekend so far. We have Thanksgiving coming up next week. It's going to look a little different for a lot of us, but we do still have a lot to be thankful for. So, today, the exciting news for me personally and for a lot of us, for all of us, Sun is in Sagittarius. So we have a new energy to work with this week. And the Sagittarian energy is one of expansion. It's one of philosophy, one of teaching, and one of being the student, but I'll get back to that in a minute. First, I want to thank all of you who called me out for forgetting to do the 3 deep cleansing breaths last week. Thank you so much. I did just completely forget it. It was even on my cheat sheet. I got yakking and I completely forgot. So I will not forget this week. I'm going to start off. I do have to start off with a story though, because I did have occasion this past week to utilize this tool, this spiritual tool. I got myself into a conversation with someone. It was a negative and emotional dump beyond compare. I usually can detach myself, but I went right down the rabbit hole this time, right down. And I thought to myself, try those 3 deep cleansing breaths. So I got home, settled in, took those 3 breaths, released that negativity. And man, I'm going to tell you what, that stuff works. I know, I keep telling you it works, but every time I do it, it's like amazing. It really does work. It always works. So keep that in your spiritual toolbox. It comes in handy anytime, any place. All right, let's take those 3 deep cleansing breaths. On the first one, we're going to release our unworthiness. Okay. Nice. Okay, on the second one, let's release our fear of lack. And our final breath, let's release just fear. There's never any reason to fear. Spirit always has our back. We just gotta believe it, darn it. Anyway, so the point of my little spiritual video is to help us learn about energy, understand it, recognize it, and then use it to help us give ourselves better life choices, more balance, and more harmony in our lives. Who doesn't want that? And when you work with energy, you will find that whatever is going on out there goes on out there, regardless, doesn't affect what's going on in here. Man, if you've got that spiritual attitude out there, handled, no problem, no matter what it is. So that's the purpose of talking to you and working with you. And so let's get started with that new Sun in Sagittarius energy. And like I said, it's expansion, it's growth, it's the energy of acting and learning and philosophizing. It's the energy of justice. It's the energy of moving from the personal to the transpersonal, and that is it's also known as moving from the physical to the spiritual. Anyway, incredible energy is the energy of fun, frivolity, travel. Let's go. Holiday parties. Yay. No, not this year. Not this year. You know, it's always amazing how the outer is reflected by what is going on astrologically. We have during this month the Jupiter planet, the planet Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, is conjunct the planet Saturn, which rules Capricorn. These energies are polar opposites. You've got expansion, Jupiter. You've got limitation, Saturn. Boom, boom. So, as we can see in the energy in the outer world, the pandemic has really limited us as far as our fun and frivolity. And on the inner world, it's the same. It isn't a month like our past Decembers about fun, frivolity, travel. However, we do have some traveling to do, but it's the inner vistas of our mind. That's where our traveling, that's where our expansion is going to take place this month. And that's where we can really experience some success at that level. So that's where we're going to expand. We're going to go within ourselves. We have some work as far as we have two things to really think about this month. The first thing is our values, our perspectives. As I said, we are moving from an energy globally, from an energy of exclusivity to an energy of inclusivity. So what that means is the energy of selfishness for every man for himself, that energy is going away. It is no longer going to be supported. What is coming in is a more elevated energy, a spiritual energy of inclusivity, of connectedness, and of service. So this energy is coming in. It doesn't, what you think about it, what your beliefs about it really doesn't matter because it's coming in. So for those of us who are still feeling it's me and this is all about me and I everyone else, you're okay, but you're on your own, I'm on my own, I'll take care of myself, I want my things. This energy is no longer going to be supported. It is beginning to dissipate now, and it's going to be painful for you. You're going to see these relationships and these situations based on that kind of vibration, they will fall away because they are no longer going to be supported. So take a look at that aspect of your life today. What are your beliefs? What are your values? And how do they need to be to reflect the change that we are experiencing energetically? The other thing that we want to look at this month, we're going back to relationships, and especially with Jupiter and in Sagittarius, we also have Venus going into Scorpio. So it's about the relationship, and specifically it's about love. Is my relationship based on physical, personal love, or is my relationship based on transpersonal love? Meaning physical love, personal love, possessiveness, narcissism, desire, attachment. That's personal, physical love. Or is my relationship based on transpersonal love, unconditional love, no strings attached, honoring of the being, honoring of each other? That's the energy we're moving to. So once again, if your relationship is based, personal relationship with your family members, relationship on your job, career, whatever it is, if it's based on the attachment of desire, I want, in a job it could be I'm here because I want the money. I want that. If it's based on selfishness, if it's based on greed, it's not going to be supported. So either you can up the ante, you can take it up the notch and work on balancing it, or it's going to fall away. So those are the energies we have this month. It's still a lot of work, but hopefully we can still find our fun and our frivolity. We can still enjoy the season. We do have a lot to be thankful for. We just, and gratitude, I mean, it's such a a magical tool, a magical spiritual tool. So get that magic wand of gratitude out this week and be thankful for everything. Even the littlest thing, because it will go out and come back to you with something even bigger and better. I guarantee it. You can come find me. So before we go this week, let's check in with our spiritual guides to see what they're thinking about the week ahead and what messages they have for us as far as utilizing the energies of Sagittarius and expansion versus the energies of Saturn and limitation. Fun times, right? Okay, so what is the energy? Let's see. Three of Pentacles. The energy is working together. It's your relationships. It's your job. It's, again, looking at your values. It's looking at, am I coming from a place of it's all about me, or am I coming from a place that is looking at the good of the whole? So the energy this week is the focus is not on me. It's going to be on the good of the whole. That's where you need to come from. So if you're looking at a relationship or a job situation, you need to think of, how's it going to affect all of us? My decision. Okay? That's the energy. Now let's look and see what maybe a specific situation is for some of us. Oh, whoa. Some of us are getting the green light. Some of us are, the sun is all about optimism. It's all about action and moving forward. So some of us who have been doing the work and are seeing inclusively now, we are getting the green light to move forward. It's optimistic. There are opportunities ahead for us this week as far as our relationships and our jobs if we come from this higher level of perspective of inclusivity. I'm going to mess that up, I know. And thinking always of what is the good for everyone involved, just not for me. That's, if you look at that, you are going to go far. And the opportunity is justice. Everything. Justice is karma. So if you do the work, your relationships and your job is going to succeed, is going to move to the higher level. If you don't do the work, it's going to fall away. Everything has a cause and effect, everything. So if you want to change the outcome, you have to make a change yourself. So the opportunity this week is to bring things into balance. Bring your relationships into balance, bring your career into balance, bring your job into balance, and it's all surrounds your values and coming from a place of the good of the whole versus your selfish interests. All right, lesson for the week. Page of Wands. Oh, this guy. He's enthusiastic. He's got new inspiration. He's saying to you, if you do the work, the lesson is, oh yeah, I feel you're going to feel so much better. You're going to be enthused again, excited about life. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, this relationship is working better than before. This job is working better than before. This situation is working out better than before. It's a lot more happier. I'm so much more happy. Oh my gosh. So do the work and it'll turn out good for you. And final outcome. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is waiting. Three of Wands is waiting for your ship to come in. So some of us are doing the work. We're not experiencing the outcome, but we don't need to experience the outcome yet because we know if we do the work, we're going to move forward positively. So for some of us this week, we're not going to see the results of of working internally, of working with our values, of working with our attitude. We're not going to see it right away, but we're going to feel it, and it's coming. It's coming. We know it's coming. We're just waiting. We're just waiting our turn because we've done the work. So we can expect that our ship will also come in. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was good to play with you. If you'd like, I'd love you to come visit me at Soul Sister Cat on Facebook. I do inspirational daily messages as well as interesting memes. I also would like your help in getting my YouTube video viewed. So would you please hit like and please subscribe to my channel so that you can be with me every Sunday. And hopefully I'm going to get to do this even more than just once a week in the future. So please subscribe so you can be alerted when the next video comes out. Remember, everyone, life is lived from the inside out. Especially this week, we are living our life from the inside out. So happy Sun in Sagittarius. Namaste.